you know, I gotta put gas in the car. So tomorrow we're gonna. I said they didn't ask me to do overtime, but then they said, "Are you gonna come in tomorrow to do overtime?" And I said yes because I love. One thing about me, I'm not gonna lie. It's not that I love money, but I do. I like to work. It's a real thing. It's a real thing because like when you actually help people, I want to help them on another level, but not yet though because if I help them on that level, then que será. You get me? So everyone's not ready for that level of healing anyways, which is so crazy. Honestly, that's really I was watching my live from last night. I look so cute. I'm not gonna hold myself. I am. I'm not gonna hold you. Actually, I am. No, but for real, I look so cute. Oh, but let me tell you guys. I think I told you guys yesterday when the guy was like, he's like a country person. He's from like another state. So he was like, I ain't gonna lie, I want you. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was in there like, not gonna lie, I want another. I'm not gonna lie, I want your drink. Like I was really in there like that. Like okay. So not gonna lie. He told me twice. And he was like hinting shit to me. I thought it was so funny. I'm clueless, babes. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to speak clearly. I'm glad he didn't speak clearly. I'm glad he was just hinting it, and I was just like, huh? What's going on? Huh? What? I'm about to put gas in the car. Having a car is a luxury, and you gotta pay for luxurious things. Real shit. But anyways. Sorry, I was seeing something. But anyways, don't eat off the ground. I do what I want to do. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for your concern though. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. The reason why I'm like, it's a long pause is because low-key, I just have so much things on my brain. It's like, just like whatever. Takiti. You look like a whole different person with your hair loose. Do I really? Because I want to. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already tired of the bangs. I think I did something like, I was not so committed to the bangs like I thought it was. Like, ni que team pollina. This hot weather does not let my hair flourish. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, if I put gel, but I'm not trying to put gel in my hair. But, thank you. What was I gonna say? I wanna put, no sé. Nya, ruku, I don't know. There, right there. Hold on, let me see. Wait, where does this go? Right here. Somebody pray for me. Stop blushing, wasn't that deep? I feel kind of mean when I with certain people because I. Oh. And then the angels up above pray for me. But never da. Pray for me. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some DoorDash. I'm like right off of work, so I gotta be like ready. Oh. Yeah, bring it around town. Not gonna lie, but I look so cute on my little live. I was watching it and I was like, oh my god, I was jamming. And we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. This man airing him out. Yes, you smell like marijuana. I can smell the marijuana from here. Maria, Maria, Joanna, ¿qué fue? María, Joanna, ¿qué fue? De nada. Did you guys watch the? Oh, and someone said something about the Discord. I don't know what's going on with the Discord. Calm down, Marilina. Maria, Maria, Juana, Hannah, la la la. There's a song that goes like, Juana, Juana, pélame la banana. They're saying, Juana, why won't you peel my banana for me? And then Juana's like, I already peeled the banana. You want me to peel the banana again? And they're like, Juana, Juana. I hope nobody that speaks Spanish is around me. That's a little bit too much tea for them. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little... All right, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's fill it up. Let's fill you up. The car gotta eat, you know? I can't wait till my car takes marijuana. Marijuana is cheap and easy to grow. I don't need a hybrid. The guy's like, I'm sorry. Claro que huele a marijuana. Banana split time. No, you don't get it. You gotta think about it. Spanish people, they're very, you know, I'm not saying all of them, but 99% of them. I mean, that's a lot right there. Let me turn over. Like, I feel like 80%, maybe like 65% of like Spanish people and people in general, you know, maybe, you know, they're all, I mean, now it's people in general. Doesn't matter where you're from, you're always with the double sentido and shit like that. Juana, pélame la banana. Like, how you want Juana to peel your banana? Like, let me know. With her mouth? With her hands? You guys get it? But anyways, that's not but I want to kind of talk about a little bit more about the whole Egyptian thing that I was telling you guys about. Like, the more I like think about how everyone is important, the less important. I'm not saying the less important I feel, but it's like, you know, how I realize everyone is like, but per the Bible, everyone's important, but apparently there's only 144,000 that are like the ones. I don't know what that means, but like when I think about it, I just be like, I'm just here, you know. I'm not saying insignificant, but it doesn't feel as like, you know, the whole like, oh, I mean, I still know I am the favorite. I still know that much, but like, how do I put it in a sense? It's like, you know, we're all capable of great things, but remember Moses. Remember Moses was the babalao, the warlock of the warlock. Just so you know, I'm that. That's me. Like, you guys may be cool and all your shenanigans, but I'm better than you. And I don't mean that in a mean way. They told me that. So I just want, you know, I'm just telling you, just in case you think like, oh, we're all the same. We are all the same, but I got a little special sprinkles on me. And I'm saying it like that because I feel like someone needs to hear that. Like, it's me. It's not you. What are you talking about? And just in case there was like a confusion. I'm not saying you're not special, but you're not my kind of special. You get me? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't even mean that in a mean way. I'm just going based off what was told to me by the guy from The Blind Side. He told me that. It wasn't the guy from The Blind Side, but it was a big black man. He looked like a football player, super tall, and comes to me. He said, "You are Moses." Like, you, me, not you. Did you have that experience? No, I did. It was pretty cool though. But just so you know, Moses also had his bad qualities too. So like everybody else. And I think the coolest thing about Moses was that he was just like very humble. And it's like, when you understand two sides of a coin, like, why am I gonna be like boastful? I know how this shit works. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, so back to like the whole Egyptian thing. Like, I feel like I low-key I'm not parking over here. You guys got too much going on. I low-key feel like the, you know, history, you know, you reap what you sow. So if once upon a time you were at the top, you had to go to the bottom. And yeah, the good thing is your soul was kept intact. But then it's like, do you guys really think those white people are the real Jewish people? Like, if they really are, they don't look like as many of them. Like, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying though, like, you had to steal someone's country, like, it's a lot. What did they do though? But maybe that's what they get for drowning Pharaoh. They didn't have to do all that. Well, even if Moses did it, I don't know, you guys, but yeah. I don't know. I think about this a little bit. I was thinking about it, especially yesterday. As I was sitting down observing people, I was like, oh. So it kind of makes sense why maybe just some people just do a little bit extra shit. It makes sense. And some people don't do extra shit because they want to be seen as something, but it's like, no, you know you love the extra. Stop playing. You know? Was it what? I'm not saying you're not special. I'm saying you're special in your own way. But there's a specific special that people think they want to be. And it's like, you don't want to be that type of special because you don't know what that means. But in a sense, I'm saying you're special, I'm special, but at the same time, nobody's special. At the same time, we all have like it's like, I'm just going to put this. If, you know what makes you special? If you were gone, you'd be missed. Like, you serve an important function. But my steering wheel is not more important than my chair. Because what am I going to do without my chair? And what am I going to do without my steering wheel? You get what I'm saying? But just know, you got to know, like, who you are. Like, that's me, actually. Like, yeah, the favorite, the one, the one that, with the power and stuff like that. Yeah, that's me. We still need you. You're so special. But I'm the steering wheel. You might be, yeah, you're the chair. All right, good job. Or I'm the chair. But you still need the steering wheel. So it's all grand and dandy. But people just be getting confused. People think that there's a chair and the steering wheel and everything. It's like, no, people are really just like everything that my car has is important. This case is important. Like, I need this case, right? I'm just saying. We're all special, but I just don't want people to get confused of what the role is. I'm not confused with my role. I know what I'm supposed to do. But within that role, there's so many other things like I could do too. I know where that role leads me to and what type of thingy that is gonna be in the future. It's like, yeah, it can't be right now, but no, it can't be right now. I wish. But I think there's more things that I have to learn from other people, right? Because, it's some stuff. What is this guy doing? He's just looking up, having a good day. I'm just gonna let you guys know, it's gonna get worse. I am gonna be very diva-ish in the future. Like, it's gonna get worse. It's not, like, I'm humble, but I gotta get my Egyptian on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it on, that's, my whole life I lived the opposite. So I really do gotta get it on. Like, imagine, let's say this. I'm telling you about my life, but imagine this. Think about it. I'm telling you, I really do think I am Moses. Like, I'm incarnate. I really do believe that. I mean, why would they tell me that? I'm telling you what I really believe. Like, that's me that was one of my past lives. So, my whole life. So, I got to grow up as they freed the Israelites, whatever. I'm free. The 400-year slavery happened. Boom, 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 boom. We don't know. It was mixed up. Anyways, so here I am in this life now. And the things that I learned. Your family, at the end of the day, is still your family. Would you rather your family or some random people that want to actually kill you and take your position? Because they don't know you. They don't know where you're coming from. Exactly. Even if my parents, my family did something fucked up, I'm still choosing them over all you dusty motherfuckers. Cause I know y'all don't care about me either. You know, at least they, you know, Joseph, in the book of Joseph, right? He still helped his family. His family had to be humble. Like, damn, we did this, but look at him. That's still our little brother. Exactly. You got me? It's still, when you win, cause you're gonna win regardless. I'm not gonna win with y'all. Fuck y'all. No, what is it? No new friends? No new friends. No. I have a whole family and they got a lot of kids, okay? Lolly's for the kids. Well, not right now. Actually, them kids have bigger potty mouths than me. Lolly's for the kids. Lolly can hang, anyways. But they really do though. But they just don't show the parents, which is fine. I mean, anyways, but yeah. So that's something as Moses, I can tell you. Your family may do the worst of the worst to you. Don't set them on fire. Don't drown them. Don't burn them up. Even though if you feel like it, you can say, hey God, this is kind of how I feel. Look what they did. And he's like, yeah, it's cool. But then because of Jesus Christ, you're like, oh, I forgive them though. And you know what, God? I'd rather be with them than be with these people. They got ill intentions, but they have no connection to me. They don't even care. You gotta think about it. Moses was out there, and all of a sudden, oh, Moses is gonna lead us. You don't think people felt some type of way? Like, oh, this man came from a palace, and he's gonna tell us how to do things here? Yes, actually, yes. And touch me if you want to. You know, that's a crazy thing too. I low-key have an idea too. I feel like people are like, oh, Joshua was the one to cross over and do all of it. I feel like that's a little funniness to it. Because, what is it? Because if he knew what he was doing correctly, I feel like things would have happened differently. I know this is not a typical Bible talk, but I'm just saying, like, it seemed like, what is it? They had to go in there, scope out the land. I don't know if he did what he was supposed to do all the way. Like, all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm just gonna. God says, like, God, people try to make it seem like Moses did something wrong. Oh, Moses is 120 years old. I'm gonna go into this new land for what? My family is gone. Like, what am I even? Why am I even like? You guys make it seem like it's something like. Yeah, listen to him now. But the one. Remember, it said the best friend, the only man. Okay, only person was him. Well, aside from Jesus, but. No, I'm a bobblehead. Nah, but for real though. So it's like, yeah, so who was it? Joshua, you did a great job. But let me tell you, let's say Joshua were to reincarnate or something, they still need Moses to lead the way. And Elijah, Elisha and Elijah. Imagine that. Elisha's like, can I have your spirit when you leave? Why you want my spirit? You don't got your own shit? What the fuck? What's that? What's that all about? That's weird. That's some weird shit. Can I assume? No, you can't. No, you can't have none of my shit, actually. You can have my spirit. I'm gonna keep I'm not automatically just gonna give it to you. Oh, what are you, my son? My daughter? You're not related to me. That's why you gotta watch your friends, because they want to be all next to you and shit just so they can absorb your shit. You not my fucking kid. No. No. A grown man, a grown woman just like me want me to give up my shit. Never. I could be dying. I won't give. You know how I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna sound messed up, but that's the same reason I'm not an organ donor. I'm dying with all my organs. I'm dying with all my stuff. Like, I'm so sorry that you may need. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, are you an organ donor? There's a little girl in Italy that needs your blood. That needs your kidneys. Well, I'm sorry to the little girl in Italy. She should have. God forgive me, but she should have had better kidneys. That's not my problem. Like, you get what I'm saying? She should have known met a healer. I don't know. She could get some. You ain't getting mine. That's one for not get mine. Not mine. Not mine. And another thing I want to say, people do not belong to you. Your husband is not yours. You know how you know that? Oh my God. Let's say your husband's name is Jack, right? Something happened. let's say your husband's name is Jack, and whatever, Jack gotta get out the picture. You can't die because Jack is not in the picture anymore. Why? Because Jack never belongs to you. Jack left you for somebody else. Well, let that all. Titanic. Jack left you. Jack left you for somebody else. Okay, that's Jack's problem. You still get love and you still get everything that you desire out of life. Okay, so fret not. Okay, do not let any. That's why you do not let anybody make you feel as if like without them you are nothing. That's another thing. You don't need nobody in this world. Nobody at all. You do need people. You do need people, and the people will come. But if the people that were there decide to leave, more people will come, and you don't even gotta be as nice. You don't even gotta be that friendly and open anymore. They're just gonna be there because that's what you're meant to have. Isn't that crazy? So save yourself some time as well. Don't hold like grudges when you meet new people. Allow yourself to be loving, not too trusting though, loving them. You know, open, right? The person that you're supposed to be, but do not let nobody make you feel like, oh, after me, that's it. No, after you, that's when my life. Now I know this shit is getting good for real. But yeah, people really, and that's why it's just weird. That's the thing. I feel like that's a testament to like what I'm saying. Me living in this life now is like a testament to what possibly may have happened in those Bible days. Them people was grimy. You think Judas was the first one? You think Judas was the first one to betray? I believe all the betrayers. Low key, I believe that man that took. Oh yeah, he started leading the people in Elisha and Elijah, and then they make it seem like that was such a good thing. That doesn't seem good to me. No, because that wasn't your assignment. You want to carry my assignment and your assignment. You can't do that. You can't do it. And if you do it, you're gonna do it wrong. And that's why we're here today. Lost, confused, and don't know anything. But you guys, you know. Anyways, I'm trying to teach you guys something, and I'm teaching you guys from a point like you know, like I've been to my past life and I came back. Cause all these thoughts, trust me, it's like it's no way I could think. No, it's no way. Just off. A gullible me version would be like, oh, you know what? What's the name called? Oh, I'm so glad Joshua took over for them people. You think them people? Korah in the Bible try to Nikki that out Moses. Supposedly, God wanted to kill Moses because he was uncircumcised. It's a lot of funny shit. There's a lot of funny shit right there. A lot of little. Everyone thinks the Bible people are so good. No, them people was real witchy, and they was doing some messed up stuff. But all for the greater glory of God and all that goodness. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's God. Do not believe in nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. These people are stupid. 99% of you guys are idiots. And they want for themselves. So much so, they could be in a horrible ass position. You trying to help them and they want to kill you because you want to help them. But you know what? You keep helping them because that's how you're going to prove, oh, I'm helping you, you want to kill me and I'm not going to die. And when I'm done helping you, I'm going to go live my good life, okay? When I'm done with you, I'm going to go live a good life, okay? You feel me? But I'm going to still help you though, because that's the type of person we are. You know? As a god and a goddess. Nah, but real shit though. What about you? How beautiful is that today? Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so these people really be thinking, you know, and the thing is, especially if you could see certain stuff, you have little dreams and stuff about that. You start seeing, you're just like, I know. And the thing is, let me say this too. When you have dreams about certain energies, whatever, certain people, and they're doing certain things, it could be because in a past life, they did that to you. Real stuff. I believe it. I really do believe it. You know, I was going with the whole Christian people where they're saying the spirit of Moses. It's like you could have a spirit of freedom. Harriet Tubman did that too. But apparently there's a whole scheme of things with that. That's why I don't know. I don't want. That's why low key, high key. I don't want to be like connected with anybody's stuff, because I just want people to know. No, I don't really know what they. I didn't know what they was really doing for. See, I could speak for the Bible, like when it comes to certain things, because I feel it in my soul. But some things, I don't know. If there's a human being involved, you can't trust it. You can't trust it unless it's me. No, I'm kidding. Not even if it's me, but I'm like not like most of the time unless you know, I don't really have no reason to lie to anybody about anything in reality. Unless I don't have a boyfriend, I can say whatever I want. A boyfriend or husband, not that matters, but I could go out, I don't have to be like, oh, who are you out with? I could be like, I was out with my friend, That's the only thing I would lie about. For real, I never really would lie about this stuff. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot type vibes. That's the only vibes, And on some whatever people. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, you guys, so that's what I wanted to tell you guys, that I'm sure people do good things afterwards. Like Judas felt bad about what he did to Jesus, and I'm sure people that low-key kind of wanted the position of others, but they just went about it in a loving manner. Get out of my face with all that fake ass little shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. That's what I feel about. Get out of my. You just want this, and it's fine to want it, but at least say you want it, right? That's one thing that I didn't like before, when I would meet people, and they would just act all good, and then I'll notice oh no, you actually want this. I hate that. If you want, don't come, this shit pisses me off. This shit makes me mad. If you want, don't, because that's a guarantee, 100%, you're not gonna get what you want out of me. 100%, right? So let's say you want this Versace bottle, this little Versace oil bottle, you want it. I have it in my possession, and you come talking to me like, oh my god, you don't. I'm wearing the smell. You don't compliment the smell. You say, oh my gosh, I really like your charger. Oh my gosh, oh my god, I mean, your case, where'd you get your case? Oh, I got my case at Amazon. Oh my gosh, let me go to your house so I can order from your laptop. You go to the bathroom, they're in there trying to find the little Versace thing in there, right? They're in your Amazon account, they're like, oh, she probably got it from her Amazon. Let me use your Amazon. The whole time they're just trying to get this. But they said they wanted this. But they're really after this. And they don't tell you because they don't want you to know that this is what they want. Because they don't want you to know that this is what's valuable to them. They want you to think that this is valuable. The whole time, this is what they think is valuable. And this is what they want to take from you without you even knowing how valuable it was. Isn't that crazy? And that's why I don't trust people. I mean, I do trust people or whatever. But not in the moment, I'm in the moment, we're all friends. But afterwards, I know. In the moment, I know. I be knowing too. But if I act like I know, then I'm gonna be really mean, and I don't want to do that. And that's why I will cut you off. How you gonna tell me? Let's hang out. I want you to do this for me, and then it's a whole nother thing. What are you lying about? That shit is such a turn off. It's icky as hell. Why are you doing that? If you hey, because if you see now I don't want you. See, if you would have just asked, hey, where'd you get the Versace from? I would have been like, oh, you know what? Here's the card. Here you go. But now since first you said you wanted this, but you really wanted this, and you was trying to be fake about it, I don't think I want to trust you. I don't think I want you in my life. I don't even think I want you to breathe the same air as me. You know what I'm saying? I think you should be sent somewhere else, because what do you do? Because that's weird. It's just very weird. It's very weird. So Elisha, I think that was a weird move. I'm not gonna hold you. I think that was weird that he was he didn't say he was dying, but he was just there. It's no, if you know I'm dying, bitch, tell me, hey, you're dying. I'm here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold you. You're dying. I'm here. I want you to give me your gifts. We may have an argument. I may die fast. Elijah may have, I don't know how Elijah was. But if it was me, I was Elijah, like, no, I'm actually gonna go to my kids after. I'm not giving you my soul type vibe. Like, I'm not giving you what's on my spirit. I'm not gonna give you the downloads. But thanks, at least you asked, so I appreciate it. And then he's like, that's why I didn't ask. Exactly. But weird shit. I know y'all probably not gonna say like that, but it's okay. But I really do feel like that. Like, people really do stuff. And in the Bible, not everyone named in the Bible is good. You see, Abraham's supposed to be the greatest person. He tried to say Sarah was his sister. Like, what is this? Sell out. This is where we come from. So great. Sorry, Abraham, but damn. The only good one in the whole lineage, the whole bloodline, is Jesus Christ. And people even have their things about him. And it's like, damn, if you say all that, if you feel that way about him, like, we're worse, but still better than you. And I only say better because we'll still be like low-key blessed. If you ask me how my day was, yeah, I don't know. I feel like people are just you guys are kind of slow, I feel like. And the reason why I say that is because, there is like such thing as like a time and a place. There's different conversations you have. You don't just start talking about shit like this with anybody. You just start. This is a platform, a public platform that I decide to speak on, whatever I want to speak about. So like, if your brain can't compute that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't, because you just sound dumb. Imagine it's a really dumb joke. It's like you're not using your noggin. When we joke. We're not joking right now. We're talking about real stuff. You get what I'm saying? You comprehend? It's like it doesn't seem like your brain is getting like the different levels. But it may be that you're just like a one tone. Maybe you got two tones. Maybe you got two layers. Maybe three even. Ooh. But it's just shut up. Just leave. You don't like the chatter. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's not useful. But either way, you can do what you want to do. But back to what I was saying though. I feel like a lot of the things that people did in the Bible were like grimy though. Because I think unless like, but in the Bible it says that Moses like willingly gave the thing to Joshua. So I guess that's fair. But it says that he willingly did it. And so and that part could be fine. That part could be fine, but I'm pretty sure no one cared about, I'm sure they did care about Moses' death. So they say. So they say. Yeah, I think the Bible says it too. But what does it say? No, but the whole like what is it? The whole like, oh, he didn't make it. He was 120 years old. Like they had to fight for the land. Like, he was gonna come back. And be able to, be him himself, right? Be the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, right? Be who? Moses? No, I don't think that's how that went. But he's still king, not the King of Kings, because Jesus was born. I'm not gonna lie though, if Moses would have came back again in Jesus' time, he probably would have been considered like that too. But he wasn't gonna die for you guys. I don't think he would have done that either. Anyways, yeah, we just kind of went somewhere mentally, and I don't think I said it right physically. But what I was trying to say is that people really thought Moses was kind of like type, like he was a god type vibe, like, oh hell, Moses type shit, And it kind of happens like that with the prophets, because you say something and it comes true, or you have certain power and you display it. And most humans are like, they're like prepared to accept a miracle, and not like, you get me? Like, they're prepared to accept the miracle, but like they don't really care about like the journey of like how a miracle can become. However Jesus Christ prepared himself. I mean, he was born ready. Even though he was born ready, he said he still wasn't ready. But when he was 33 and he made it, like, no, it's not the time yet. And it's like, yeah, it is. Get to it. Get to it, Jesucito. That's what Mary, his mom, said to do. And why am I telling you guys this? Because I just feel like it's a part of our history and stuff like that. human history. And some people think like it's all like fictional, like none of this stuff really actually happened. Like someone was like, oh no, this is just something for you. No, this stuff really did happen. It really did. You can break down any story into many different parts. I could tell, like my grandparents had like stories like where their car had no gas, but yet they drove off of like a reserve tank that was, the line was cut off for 3 days. Yep, and they did that. That's a miracle story. You could give me a whole bunch of different breakdowns of why something like that would happen. But the long story short though is, I feel like you still shouldn't trust people. Because, I mean, I'm not saying like live your life like, oh, but just know that like most people, like I feel like in reality your family is the only one that really cares about you. Even if they're the ones that are like doing you the harm, when the good part comes, you don't want to, you wouldn't want to enjoy it with anybody else, because they're gonna look at you different. They're like, wow, like we did all of that to this person and look at them and they're still sharing with us. Damn, we're blessed. Versus like you go and you like win and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna share this with a bunch of new people. Nah, I don't think that's a good way to go, because at the end of the day those people don't know you, so they don't know where you came from, so they don't value your heart, your sacrifice. Maybe your family doesn't either, right? Because you build with them. It's a different thing when you like build by yourself and then you go back. It's like, okay, it's a different level, because we're like, oh shit, this, hey, okay, I guess they're kind of different for real. And they'll respect you because of that, and especially because they knew you. So don't leave your family behind. I mean, leave them behind, but collect them again, because it's your family at the end of the day. So that's my take. People say different things. You could leave them behind for a season, but if it's friends, like friends that were not like family and friends that were always low key kind of like weird towards you, yeah, you don't really need them. But your family though, like your parents, if they're still alive, like people that gave birth to you, you know, the people. I mean, they did both give birth to you in a sense. But you know, that also like your grandparents, your cousins, your uncle, your aunt, you know, people that were in your life when you were growing up. You know? Even if you're not close to them now, they were still part of, like, God still chose them to be in your family. And even if you're adopted, like, those are the people that God chose for you to be with. And I don't know the whole whatever. You could want to be loyal to them, but something tells me they're gonna hate you because you got away and look how good you did. So that's another thing to look at in life. You know, if you're not raised with them, if you're raised with them, I think they'll love you though. They'll be like, damn. Joseph's brother were like so humble about the fact that they really needed Joseph and he was there for them. Sometimes that's also like a lesson too, like to both parties. When you're the person that's doing something and your family may like not like you, or they may treat you like you're like the black sheep, because they know that they would never do that. That their brain can't even fathom, their brain doesn't even comprehend like that you think you could do something greater. So yeah, just be careful, you know, and like I said, don't trust people. keep your guard up with people, right? But not to the point where you don't live, but do things for, I know this is not what the Bible says, but do things for your own benefit. And the thing is, like, I don't, like, obviously you're not harming anyone, but just remember, most people are really just out for themselves. I know that sounds like no, they're not, but no, it's true. It really is true. It's so weird, even because like I feel like men and women compete with each other like now too, for just like basic stuff. But anyways, back to me being Moses and all. I don't know all that entails. I don't know what all that entails. I know it's like, you know, Jesus power, basically. Jesus type power. But for the new world people, I'm just not going to be as, I think that's kind of like symbolic too. I'm just not going to be as nice as Jesus. And Jesus was nice, I think. But he also had a thingy. I will always more so give Moses. I will. I promise you. I'm always be a little bit mean, and I'm gonna make sure you know that you're a little dumb. Jesus was more of a nice person. No, was he really though? I don't know. I don't know. You gotta be careful, since one day you're a full-blown Christian, the next day you're a santera. There has not been one day where I was a full-blown Christian, nor was I a santera. To be, alright, requirements of a Christian, right? Believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross and, died for your sins, and you gotta be baptized. Never been baptized. To be a santera, you gotta be initiated. Never been initiated. Okay? So, yeah, I'm just a human being that knows her history. That really be the thing. Like, everybody really is a Pharisee these days. No, Moses from the Bible. That one. Now I don't even know who Ramsey is. Call him Ramsey, but dude, I don't even know you. Why would I be mad at you? Written by Miss Narcissist Queen. Yeah, I am talking to you. You guys do get how this works. Okay, I'll explain it to you. Right now, we're just, like, this is a stream, right? We're streaming, and in a sense, you could say that I am thinking out loud. There's no specific topic. However, can this be done in a structured form? Absolutely, it can. But that's not, like, I would say not like necessarily like a priority of mine. I'm just giving you guys real life, realness, authenticity. When I'm by myself, I be thinking about this stuff just the same. Actually, I think about more stuff. Okay, so this is just something I feel like you guys could maybe benefit from in a regular conversation type of way. Ramsey is Moses' brother. Oh, I never heard of Ramsey. No, I didn't. Oh, low key, yes. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I said this last night, but I low key feel like that. The 90s were so chill, per the gym. I even today, the hangover is not. I don't know. That shit is weird, but yeah, like I felt really chill just observing the people in the place. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of super glad my parents grew me up on like bachata and stuff like that, and like merengue and salsa and stuff like that, because yeah, that's home for me for sure. Ramsey was Prince Babe. Okay, I don't know who Ramsey is. I never heard that name. That's a name? Yeah, but I think it's kind of cool though that people have like. I think it's cool when people form like their own like opinions of what it is that you do. You never see me with no alekis before, right? Talk with some I'm a santera. You know? That's why most people would never probably go, because they like really want to fit like a description box. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to do that too, but I just don't feel like he was the Egyptian Prince Moses' stepbrother. Oh, that was his name? I didn't know that was his name. Ramsey. I didn't even know he had a name. I thought they just called him Pharaoh. Nah, but real stuff to you guys. When I get home today, I'm gonna thread my mustache. So if you guys want to watch that, I don't know how to thread, but we're trying. It shouldn't be too hard though. It's just literally like getting the little hilo and going. I just have to tie it. You had a dog named Ramsey? I had a dog named Tyson. It was a pit bull. Yeah, but their name in the Bible, their name is just Pharaoh. Like all the pharaohs did have all of that, but in the Bible, they're just known as Pharaoh. Pharaoh. They didn't have It's like, I think, yeah. I think obviously they weren't that bad because literally God always brought them to them. Like, God brought them. And you know what? One thing I could appreciate about Egyptian people, or descendants of Egyptian people, like, since they know their power, they do respect power. They're not gonna, like, they're not stupid, like, oh, let me test this person. Like, no. they're not stupid of like, oh, let me test you. No, like, they know the power. It's really just like other people that be doing this. Yeah. Yep. But I gotta go back to work though. I hope you guys enjoyed what I said. And if you guys didn't get it, it's fine. It's fine. It literally is. The reason why I even said all that is literally because it was just on my brain. So it just felt like telling you guys what I feel is true. Almost like low-key loud. I don't know what you're talking about. But that's fine. That's fine. Fine. People who don't follow the commandments of the Bible, how can they say they believe in God? Oh, it's not a fidget toy, but it was fun to play with. But I mean, people have different like commandments though. Like the laws of Ma'at could be something to consider as well. But that's kind of like, personal, I guess. We really can't tell each other how to live the world. The only thing that we do need to know though, the king of the whole entire world, he was an Israelite. And when it came to the battle, the Israelites also with the magic, the Israelites also won that one. Not that you're weaker or anything like that, or not that you're, but for some reason they're the entrusted party, and they made, someone had to die for them. You get what I'm saying? A whole thingy. So yeah. Thank you. I think so too. But yeah, that's really how it is though. I just gotta put that out there in the air. We all could be very powerful, very strong, very wise, very intelligent, very great at many different things. But just so you know, an Israelite may come through and be better than you. And I hope that doesn't cause you to feel no type of way, because it shouldn't. But because, and you don't know the truth, you only know what you've been told. Sure. My car runs on indica, but my soul on the sativa. Mari, are you an Israelite? I don't know. Maybe in my soul. I don't know. We haven't reached all of the knowledge yet to be like yes or no. What I do know is, based off what my peoples believe, we're closer than I would think, Based off what my peoples believe. Jerusalem. Maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, no one really like told me this whole like concept of like the Egypt and Israel thing. This is just me inferring, I don't know. I just believe in the Orichas. That's it. I don't really know. I'm gonna learn more about the other peoples, but that's home. So I think if you're like spiritually bonded with them, then I feel like, kind of think, but that's just a personal belief. What do I really actually know about that? Quite a lot, because it keeps coming to me, but